Now Jesus learned that the Pharisee has heard that he was gaining and baptizing more disciples than John, although in fact it was not just Jesus who baptized but his disciples. So he left Judah and went back once more to Galilee. Now he has to go through Samaria. So he came to a town in Samaria called Sychar near the flood of great ground Jacob has given to his son Joseph. Jacob was there, and Jesus tried as he was from the journey, sat down by the well. It was about noon when a Samaritan woman came to draw water. Jesus said to her, "Will you give me a drink?" His disciple has gone into the town to buy the food. The Samaritan woman said to him, "You are the Jew, and I am a Samaritan woman. How can you ask me for a drink? For Jews do not associate with Samaritans." Jesus answered her, "If you know the gift of God and who is it who it is that asks you for a drink, you would have asked him, and he would have given you living water." "Sir," the woman said, "you have nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. Where can you get this living water? Are you greater than our father Jacob, who gave us the well and drink from it himself, as did it also his son and his livestock?" Jesus answered, "Everyone who drinks this water will be thirsty again, but whoever drinks the water I give them will never thirst. Indeed, the water I give them will become in them a spring of water welling you to eternal life." The woman said to him, "Sir, give me this water so that I would get thirst and have to keep coming here to draw water." He told her, "Go call your husband and come back." "I have no husband," she replied. Jesus said to her, "You're right when you say you have no husband. The fact is you have has 5 husbands, and the man you now have is not your husband. What you have just said is quite true." "Sir," no one say, "I can see that you are like you are a prophet." Our orchestra worshipped on this mount, but you Jews claim that the place where we must worship is in Jerusalem. Woman, Jesus replied, "Believe me, a time is coming when you will worship the Father neither of this mountain nor is Jerusalem. You Samaritans worship what you do not know. We worship what we do know, for salvation is from the Jew. Yet a time is coming and has not come when the true worshipper will worship the Father in the Spirit and in truth. For there are the kind of worshipper the Father seeks. God is Spirit, in his worshipper must worship in the Spirit and in truth." The woman said, "I know that Messiah, heard it cries, it's coming. When he comes, he will explain everything to us. Then Jesus declared it, I the one speaking to you, I am he. Just then his disciple returned and were surprised to find him talking with a woman. But no one asked, what do you want? Or why are you talking with her? Then, leaving her water jar, those women went back to the town and said to the people, come see a man who told me everything I ever did. Could this be the Messiah? They came out of the town and made their way toward him. Meanwhile, his disciples are urging him, Rabbi, eat something. But he said to them, I have food to eat that you know nothing about. Then his disciples said to each other, could someone have borrowed him food? My food, said Jesus, is to do the will of his who sent me and to finish his work. Don't you have a saying, it stirs 4 months until harvest? I tell you, open your eye and look at the field. There are live for harvest. Even now, the one who live draw a wage and harvest a crop for eternal life, so that the sower and the leper may be glad. Teacher taught the saying, one soul and another live is true. I send you to live what you have not worked for. Others have done to the hard work, and you have lived the benefit of their love. Many of the Samaritans from that town believed in him because of the woman's testimony. He told me everything I either did, so ever did. So when the Samaritan came to him, they urged him to stay with them, and he stayed with 2 days. And because of this word, many more became believers. They say to the woman, we know no longer because just because of what you say, now we have here for ourselves, and we know that this man really is Savior of the world. After the 2 days he left for Galilee. Now Jesus himself has pointed out that a prophet has no honor in his own country. When he was alive in Galilee, the Galileans welcomed him. They have seen all that he has done at Jerusalem at the festival, for there also has been there. Once more he visited Cana in Galilee, where he has turned the water into wine. And there was a certain lawyer officer whose son lay sick at Capernaum. When this man heard that Jesus has arrived in Galilee from Judah, he went to him and begged him to come and heal his son, who was close to death. Unless you people see sign and wonder, Jesus told him, you will never believe. The lawyer officer said, Sir, come down before my child die. Go, Jesus replied, your son will live. The man took Jesus at his word and departed. While he was still on the way, his servant met him with the news that his boy was living. When he inquired as to the time when his son got better, they said to him, yesterday at once in the afternoon, the fever left him. When the father realized that his, this was the ex- exact time at which Jesus had said to him, your son will live. So he and his whole household believed it. This was the second sign Jesus performed after coming from Judah to Galilee.